Hi, this is Lonnie with Mean PC, and today I'm going to be starting a series of Bovada poker videos. I currently have, let's see, currently have $27.54 in my account, and I'm going to be doing like a short videos where I'm playing for about 20 minutes in each session, and going to see how high I can get this up, and I'm also going to be able to track the time, amount of money made per hour, and things like that. And my goal is going to be to advance in number of tables played and try and make it up to bigger games as I build my bankroll. And really, this game, I've got $27 in the account. This game is a little too much for me as far as what I have in the balance, but I'm going to gamble and try and play 10 cent, 25 cent until I make it up to a couple $100 or so, and then move up in levels. And I'm going to try and kind of explain some of the plays I'm making as I make them. I'll make one more bet just so he doesn't bluff on the river in case I have the best hand, I should say. And now I'm just going to check through on the river. Hopefully he was on a flush draw, and I got a fold. That's really the kind of style of poker I've been playing lately. I just take stabs at pots. Till somebody shows me some aggression, especially at this level. They're not usually that tricky. This guy seems pretty active. And I do want to let me do a time check real quick. Okay, I started about, let's call it 3:30. And if you haven't played on Bovada, Bovada is the new version of Bodog. Since you can't play, United States players can't play on Bodog anymore, they rebranded their poker as Bovada. And I was fortunate enough to make a pretty big score on a free roll tournament that they gave me an entry to a while back. Ended up winning over $1,000. And I'm happy to say that I did receive the cash out. It took about 5 weeks to get the cash out, and I emailed them about 3 times, and they kept on telling me it was going to be a couple more weeks, but finally did get the money, and the check did cash. So get a little sound going here after I fold this hand. I'm a little more active player than I used to be. I used to be just super duper nitty tight, and it was fine. It worked. Let's see, that'll be good. Let's see, right up there. Okay. And I can't call with that. But I used to be super tight, and when everybody was just terrible, that worked. You just make your sets and get paid off. But now I'm finding you got to be a little trickier because you don't always get paid off on your big hands as well. I don't seem to have the sound turned on. Let's see. Preferences. Okay. See how loud that is. That's a little too loud. I'm getting some really bad hands here. And I like doing videos when I play poker because it makes me think a little harder about the plays I'm making, because I feel like I have to kind of explain my thought process on the video. So if you're a novice to the game, I hope these videos can help you, but also I hope these videos help me, stop me from making snap judgments and making bad calls or bad raises. If you'll notice on Bovada, there are no screen names. Everybody's just a number, and it's kind of bad in a way because you can't use Poker Tracker or some other kind of software to see how somebody plays, and some seat number 8 may be playing crazy, and then if you're not paying attention, he might get up, somebody else will sit down, and you'll think that it's still the same guy, and you'll have a line on how he's playing, but it's really a different guy, and he doesn't play that way at all. But there are a couple of good things about having the anonymous type players, is that I think 24 hours after you play, if you want, if you're really curious about what somebody had in a hand, you can go back and look at the hand histories, and you can see every card that everybody got dealt. So if you suspect somebody was using collusion or something like that to cheat, then you'll be able to tell right away. Just kind of write down the hand number, whenever it appears down here, and you can go back and check later. And if you see something funny, just fire off an email to support. And I'm going to go ahead and get in the pot here. Bad hand. I mean, in a three-way pot, I would maybe think about taking a stab, but a five-way action, you kind of limit your options. Video might look a little choppy. What's really going on here is that I'm encoding a video that I did, a little let's play of Mafia 2. It's kind of dragging the computer down. This poker software takes a lot of resources, and that video encoding is making it go pretty slow and choppy, but it still works. And I don't like playing hands like that under the gun. Too much chance of getting a raise behind me. So 1, 2, 3 short stacks. That's a decent hand in the big blind. You got to be careful though. King Jack off, and you definitely don't want to overplay it. Especially when you totally whiff the flop like I did. And I'll go ahead and make a little bet. Mostly a blocker bet. This guy's a pain in my ass. I know he doesn't have a queen. He might have had hearts. I'm going to go ahead and fire off a bet just to see where he's at. Try and take this pot. Will he let me take a pot? If he had hearts, he won't. Doesn't have a queen. Yeah, okay. He had hearts. I'd rather find out by bet folding than by check folding, because check folding's so weak. By bet folding, I give myself a chance to, if he doesn't have a very strong hand, you know, like maybe second pair or something. Second pair is probably not going to call there, so I can go ahead and pick up a pot. But it doesn't work if he has the hand that I'm trying to pretend I have. And so far I've managed to spew off about 650. I think I'll go ahead and top off my stack with whatever I have left in my account. Go. Do a quick time check. I want to keep these videos down to about 20 minutes, 3:42. This first session is not looking good so far. Pump it up a little. The guy I didn't want to call called me. The only guy with position at the table. Not a real bad flop. Fire off a $1.25. See how he feels. Okay. Finally, somebody doesn't have a hand. I hate ace rag unsuited. I'm not good enough to play hands like that. But a lot of the idea about the way I play is that I want to come in raising and playing a lot of pots and taking stabs and folding and whatnot, and the idea is you want to, you know, finally have the hand and induce action based on the way you know your table image is. That's what you got to do, is create an image, and then finally make the hand and stack somebody off. That's the idea. Now the trick is sometimes excuse me, sometimes that requires the investment of a few chips, and sometimes that requires you to spew a few chips. But the trick is not to spew all your chips, not to invest too much in a bluff. When your big money goes in, you got to have the hand. That's the way I play. Guy showing the bluff over there.
Number 8. 9, 10, I'll limp it in. That's supposed to be a terrible way to play, limping in the first limper in. I'll go ahead and take a flop. That's pretty good. I'll go ahead and just see if he likes his hand at all, he'll just shove it. It's time for me to shove now. I'll let anything else come off. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take that pot down there. Just in case he's got a random queen or hearts or whatever, I'm going to make him pay to get the card. And I was playing his stack there in that spot, which really I probably shouldn't have. I got to make the pre-flop call, I think. He only made it 50 more cents, but it's not a good spot with a hand like 9-10 where you're usually looking to flop some kind of straight draw or something like that, because the implied odds just aren't there. The guy's only got $3.86 in his hand, meaning his stack to start the pot with, so implied odds aren't there for those kind of hands. Okay, that's a nice big blind hand. That's not. Now he sticks his chips in. Not calling. I like the way this guy plays. He's very active. Quick time check. Got about 3 minutes. This little 20-minute session. When I play cash, I like to play short sessions anyway, so this kind of works out. You tend to get fatigued. I like to get up and walk around a little bit, or go grab a cup of coffee. But in this case, I'm just going to sit up from the table and transfer my video files over, start them encoding and whatnot, and then I'll get right back in it again and record the next episode while I'm encoding my files on another computer before I upload them to YouTube. And I'll just go ahead and play. I guess I'll play through till I get my next blind. Recording these videos will also make it very easy for me to track the amount of time and money, and I can actually come up with a rock solid win rate for my play, so I can get a realistic idea how much money you're making. Because I remember when I first started playing, I spent a lot of time at like 1 cent, 2 cent, 2 cent, 5 cent, and whatnot, and yeah, you can beat those games really easily for a nice win rate in terms of big blinds per 100 hands or big blinds per hour, but how much are you really winning? Is it really worth your time? And the answer is usually no. I don't think you can really start to make any decent money at this game until you're playing
I think you can do it at 10 cent, 25 cent, but only if you're playing a lot of tables simultaneously. Like maybe you know, 6 tabling, 10 cent, 25 cent. You might be able to make, you know, maybe $10 an hour or something like that. Maybe more, depending on how well you play. But the more tables you play, the you're not going to play as well on each table. So you might be better off playing fewer tables at higher stakes. And so far during this session, I'm down about $4. But they got it all in with those hands. Look at that garbage. King high gets some money. I've got this guy right behind me too. That's not a good spot for me. It's another criticism I have of this software is that you cannot, like if this seat came open here on PokerStars, I could just right click and then choose sit here, and it would rotate the table. Around. You know, actually no, I'm saying that wrong. That's a view thing. I'll fold this hand. I could choose to like sit at the bottom of the table, say, oh wait, it does have that. They must have just added that. Oh, that's cool. Sit here. Wow, okay. I'm curious, what does that do? Okay, it doesn't actually... No, this is what I've been wanting though. That's cool. It didn't change the seat I was in. It just changed my perspective, so my cards are at the bottom of the table, which is good. Now, I wonder, say, sit here. That's why I was wondering if another seat came open, could I move to it? And I cannot. Unless you actually get up from the table. And you have to find this table again. But suffice it to say, this software doesn't hold a candle to the PokerStars software. Back when we could play on just about any poker site in the United States, that I saw quite a few, and PokerStars was bar none the best software, and they were continually making it better. But I saw some bad ones, like Pacific Poker was terrible. It had like Nova Logic, it was terrible. Actually, there were very few, very little poker software that was decent. Like I thought Party Poker was okay. It was kind of cartoonish, but it was okay. Paradise Poker was okay back in the day, when I don't even think they exist anymore. Shit, what's this guy doing? Alright, I'm gonna get in there with this crap hand. 82 cents. Do a little gambling. How do you fold now? He's not folding. Okay, let's get in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, all diamonds. Well, I got a straight draw, but I hate the diamonds. Pretty much brings this hand to a screeching halt for me. If the guy bets any more than $1, I'm out the hand. I just can't. Especially with the initiator having position on me, it makes it real hard to play out. Yeah. Single suited boards just kill all the action for me. These guys aren't scared of it. I'm curious to see what they have. I'm thinking somebody might shove here.
Well, player number 4 already shoved. I wonder if 2 is going to shove over the top, try and isolate. No. Alright, what y'all got? No flush yet. Shit, I would have made this straight. Got some shit. But it looked like a terrible spot to get money in. It's a nice hand. Wanted to go a little more than that, but this kind of hand with shorties like this, if he shoves, I'm insta calling. Actually, be the ideal way to play the hand. This guy or this guy shoves, I'm in there with him. Wow. Apparently, my investment in my image didn't work out. I'm gonna get a little action. Looks like a pretty good flop for this hand. Typically with these one pair kind of hands, like when I'm in position on somebody, I want to make, a pretty good bet on the flop, and then I'll back it up with another bet on the turn. And it doesn't matter if I actually have a hand or not. I'll make a bet on the flop, back it up with a bet on the turn, and then based on my hand strength, I'll check through or not on the river. And another ace king is crazy. Right under the gun offsuit, a little bit worse. And the bad part is now I'm going to have a little bit less respect because I just raised the last hand too. Nobody saw what I had. So not only do I have to play my hand, but I also have to keep in mind what is my image right now. These guys are saying, well, he raised last hand and he bet, and he's raised 2 hands back to back. He probably doesn't have much. And I've connected on a hell of a flop here. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and shove because these stakes, a lot of times, guys cannot lay down a king. If they have king jack, I'm beat. But if they have an inferior king, they're going to pay me off and I'm going to win their stack. Unless they hit lucky. A lot of times guys can't lay down a king here. Like a king 10, king queen. Alright, I take it down. I'm not sure if that was the ideal way to play. I didn't like having 2 guys in the hand. And we already had some money in the pot. And this looks like it's going to be a good place to end the first video. Thanks for watching. I'm going to try and get back on this table. And it looks like I'm about even now. So I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.